here it is. Here is the new house. It's a lovely sized house. This is the front drive, and then we've got a really, really nice garden at the back. And here we go. So when you first walk in, there is a really, really big entrance hallway. This is one of the things that I knew drew Mum in when she first saw it. It's so open, it's so light, and it's so bright. Obviously I've put all the lights on at the moment just so you guys can see, but you literally don't need them at all. You've got big windows in both the door and the window. Obviously, as I said, lots of things are still in boxes, so there are boxes everywhere, but it just gives you an idea. So from the entranceway, you go around to the left, and this is where the main living room is. It's really big, it's really cozy, again, massive windows, so lovely and bright. And we've also got our really nice fireplace. This is probably my favourite bit of the house. It's so nice and cozy in here in the evenings. You'll see they've got spotlights on the walls. These will be changing. Mum really does not like these, as I'm sure you can all imagine. But she has got a couple of designs in mind for those lights. Then when you go into the corridor again, if you go straight forward, you go into the kitchen. And this is the kitchen. I don't know if I really like this kitchen that much, to be honest. I think there's mixed opinions on this kitchen. I personally don't like all the work surfaces, but it is what it is. Maybe it will be changed eventually, maybe it will stay the same, I'm not too sure. But there's so many cupboards in this kitchen, we're already getting lost of just where things are. And then through here is just a utility room. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, so I'll only show you very quickly. Just a standard utility room. And to be honest, this is actually our main entrance that we've been using because this goes straight through the side gate, which is where our cars are. Now, this is the room that we actually showed you the floor plan on from the 3D printer. That Mum and Dad's idea is to knock out this wall here and open up into this room. So this room currently is a breakfast room, and to be honest, it's been used a couple of times, but not massively. I think just the point of bringing your food round here to eat breakfast, we're just not doing. We are sometimes, but not always. So I think Mum's plan is to put the cabinets on this wall instead, and then knock this wall through to make it into a joining room, so you can literally just sit down at the table. There's no going out the door and into another room, you just sit down. It's just like a nice open breakfast room, which this won't be happening anytime soon, but that is the plan for that. So the other room that is down this corridor here is Mum's room. She calls this the salon, and that is because she is eventually going to put the salon curtains in here. This is just Mum's room. It's for her to come in and watch TV and chill, and I don't know, it's her entertaining room, I think she said. But in the summer, you'll get such a nice view of the garden. It's really light, and these are all sliding doors. So it will be really, really nice and warm in here in the summer. And then on the other side of the corridor, you'll probably, as I'm walking around, notice lots of little things from the chateau. So you can see the horse's headlamp that was in the corridor right at the end. And the other thing that was in the hallway is in this room, which is the chandelier. So this is our dining room. Again, bit of a mess, lots of boxes, but this is from the hallway. Dad put it in here, he really likes it. To be fair, I actually do think it looks really nice. It's a good space for it. I'm not sure how Mum feels about it. I think she's not sure. And also the curtains over there are also from the chateau, from one of the upstairs bedrooms. But yeah, that's the dining room. And then in here is just a small bathroom for guests. I forgot to turn this light on. I've turned on every light in the house and Mum's gonna moan at me saying, you've used so much electricity, but you didn't even turn on the horse's head. So there you go, there it is, full glory. So walking up the stairs, if I pan up quickly, you can see really tall ceilings, really open by the stairs, which I think is another thing that Mum loved. And so straight in front of you, you've got mine and Matthew's bathroom. I love our bathroom, it's so nice and modern. Very, very different from what we were living in previously. And then if you turn to the right, there is, Gia, hello. There is Mum and Dad's bedroom. So Mum's actually having a bit of a dilemma at the moment because, you know my mum, she likes symmetry. And this bed does not sit in the centre of the room and it does not have enough space for 2 bedside tables. But the problem is her bed can't fit in that gap. And her bed can't go against this wall because of the wardrobes. So she's got a couple of ideas of stuff that she's going to do in here because it really bothers her that her bed isn't in the middle, and also Dad can't have a bedside table. Dad actually spilt his coffee the other day in bed, don't tell anyone. So she really wants to figure out a way to sort this. I think she's got a couple of ideas, so we'll see that soon. And then through this door in here is Mum and Dad's ensuite. I actually think Matt and I got the nicer bathroom. I love our bathroom. But yeah, very nice, very modern again. So then coming out of Mum and Dad's room, this door on the right is just a airing cupboard. And then in here we have Matthew's bedroom. He hasn't done a lot to his room yet. It looks so bare and empty. He's not sure how he wants to decorate it. He's umming and ahhing about putting like chest of drawers here or a desk or something like that. Yeah, he's not really sure yet, but he has got a very nice view at the back of the garden. But yeah, he's happy. It's better than having a bed under the stairs like Harry Potter. This area here, I think, is going to be a little office area. So there'll be a desk there with a computer just for us to do our work and things. So that's what will take up this little area on the landing. On the other side of the corridor, you then have my bedroom. I love my bedroom. It's so nice and cozy. And I get a really lovely view of the fields out the front as well. This is the same view that Mum and Dad get. It's actually the first person I've seen walking down there. You get a nice view of the autumn trees, and I've literally never seen anybody on that field just there. That belongs to the people that live just at the bottom of that field. There's a big house down there. It's a really nice view. And the wallpaper is actually identical, except the colour, to the wallpaper in my bedroom at Woody's. So yeah, a bit strange. And then you can tell they love their birds in this house. Every single wallpaper that you see is birds. That's birds. That's birds. Downstairs there's millions of birds. They're just everywhere. And then finally the last room coming into here is Mum's dressing room / guest bedroom. This you can see clearly hasn't been sorted out yet. There's so many boxes still. But you'll also notice some furniture that is from the chateau. And ignore the wallpaper. Mum hates this wallpaper, so that will be changing. But this is her dressing room, kind of a white room.
Well, without stating the obvious, a double garage. Got plans for this one, actually, definitely. It's good because we got the storage. We may have shown up above, get a lot of rubbish out of the way. But the main thing I want to do is make this my workshop. I haven't told Carol yet because she seems to think a sports car is coming away in here. But even if it did, it would only take up half of the garage. I mean, once all that rubbish, Christmas stuff, what on earth is that? Why does always rubbish end up in a garage? A garage is never for a car, is it? It just ends up with boxes, but this time it's gone. Bikes, well, that's Carol's bike. Got my bike in here, get my windsurfing gear in here, get a bit of warmth in here. I think this could be a great workshop for me. Tumble dryer, great idea. So I've got my economy 7, and you'll see I charge my EcoFlows up at night on 1/3 of the price of during the day, and then we can run everything during the day of those. And the storage they hold is a lot of us, if you watch, a lot of the chateaus use these EcoFlows. Brilliant. So no brainer there. Charge them at night when it's really cheap and use the power during the day. But yeah, one day when Carol's gone out for a girly pamper or whatever, I'm gonna have to strip this place without her knowing. I don't know where it's going, but I'll find somewhere. And then we can get my tools in here and get on some work.
So here you can see the back of the house, and to the right of it is a really nice seating area, and that's actually a grapevine on top. So in the summer this will be a really nice area for barbecues, for just outdoor eating. And then you can see we've got a little chair and table in the corner, and then there's another one down here. Mum's already had her coffee on it. And so there's a really nice open bit of grass that goes all the way up into the corner. And we've got our owl that some people saw in the last video. It's so cool. And then just like a little allotment area in the back with the greenhouse and all the space to grow vegetables. And then over this side we have what is going to be Matt and Dad's work shed. So at the moment they're just putting shelves up and things, work tables, and organising all the tools.
I wasn't allowed to use the garage.
No, it was not allowed to use the garage. So other than the small space out front, that is the garden.